Hey, how y'all doing? It's Tim. Today I'm going to go and do a video. I've been talking about some of the other ones, and I'm going to do the threes, the top threes. You know, the ones that are, to me, is the good, the bad, the should have knowns. Kind of got the idea of the should have knowns from Ed Ricker. Big shout out to him and thank him. He's been helping me out a lot, or watching his videos has been helping me out quite a bit. This is kind of from my own personal views as well. But yeah, so this one's going to be with the three items: the good, the bad, should have known. And on each of those, I figured I want to do the top three of what I feel as a new person flying the drones. You know, I've been flying drones for a while. You know, I started off with the Wakira, and then built my own. You know, with the Mavic. You know, I'm really impressed with it. So from a noob's point of view, I figured the three good. The top, for me, the size. I mean, look at this thing. I mean, this thing here is awesome. I mean, it's small, compact, easy. Unlike, you know, the Phantoms that I've seen. I got a friend that's got a Phantom 3. I mean, it's big and it's bulky. My son's got one. It's kind of big. We've kind of flown them, you know, and stability-wise, you know, this thing here does good. So, size is awesome. Number two, it's easy to fly. This thing is just unbelievably easy. I mean, you can just take it and take it out with a few minutes to set up. You know, so you pick it up and you go. You don't have to have a lot expert. Now, that's good and bad, I guess. It makes it so that, you know, anybody can get out there and really fly, which is nice. But the other side of it is it kind of, you get some idiots out there that don't know what they're doing. Puts a bad name on people who like to fly these. And to me, it's also very fun. It's very stable. I've been in some pretty good winds. You know, it notifies and lets me know when it's high winds and to watch it, but it still does pretty good. So I'm happy with that. Number three. The range. The range on this thing is just phenomenal. I've had it out some pretty good distance. Don't know exactly. I think it's probably about a mile so far. Only a couple times, as I said, the video image is starting to have a little bit of problem, but then it comes right back. So I mean, it's awesome on the range. So I'm happy with that. So now the bad. Things that I feel that on my side of it, you know, it's kind of a downside point of it. First one to me, and the top one, is autofocus. Something I have to get used to when I'm out here and I'm flying the thing is I got to remember to keep tapping the screen to have it focus. It just does, you know, it just doesn't always want to do that. And I've had some shots when I've got back and realized, oh, that's an awesome shot, but crap, it's out of focus. So I think that one thing it really needs is it needs autofocus, because you could really keep and get some good shots that way. Number two, the settings. Sometimes, you know, for someone new like me, the settings can be kind of easy and just go through real quick. You can set it up, but if you really want to get into depth, it gets really confusing. I mean, it's complicated. You really got to know your stuff. It's almost feel like I've got to go to a class. Number three, bad, the DJI service. So far, knock on wood, I haven't had to deal with it, but from what I can tell, the service sucks. Again, I haven't had to deal with them directly, so it'll take time to see if that will work or if it won't. Hopefully I don't ever have to deal with them. But one day, whenever I finally do, let's see how that goes. But from what I can tell, a lot of the posts, a lot of people, it's pretty bad service. There's things I should have known. That's the big thing, things I should have known. I kind of already knew about flight restrictions. I know there's certain areas that you can't fly. You know, that's common sense. Basically, it's the simple ones. But with the DJI, they really put in more restrictions onto it. So you've really got to watch and know where you are. So if you live in a city, something like that, this probably really isn't a good idea, because it's you got to have know where you can go to do it. So if you live in the city, you might have to go way out to do it. Now, I, for one, really don't live in a big city, so I'm lucked out. I'm pretty good with that. So I got some good areas that I can fly. Second thing I should have known is the firmware. Now, luckily, the guy that I bought this at, he informed me, let me know, don't update the firmware. He says just wait till it gets stable and they get a good system up there. Well, I'm glad I didn't, because right now there's a lot of issues now coming out with this whole new firmware update, and you have to sign an agreement, sign back in. It's not as bad as from what I'm hearing. From what I can see, I guess people are a little bit relieved it's not as stringent as they thought, but again, it's still they're getting intrusive on what you can or can't do. So I don't know, I just kind of wish that, they would get that fixed. And I guess the third thing that I should have definitely known, would help to know, is your device that you're going to use with them. I've got a phone, I've got the Galaxy S6, it works good. S7, and it works good. But I want something bigger, so I tried the Galaxy tablet. That did not work. It was very laggy. Kept wanting to lose connection. It's hard to get to do things. So I ended up going down and got myself an iPad. I got myself an iPad 4 mini. It works beautiful. I really wish I'd known that beforehand. That would save me a lot of time and money. Luckily I was able to, and I had just gotten that Galaxy tab, so I was able to get the money back, no problem. I was able to return it, and I used that and apply it to the iPad. So I'm happy with that on that side of it. But yeah, if you're going to get something, that really seems that DJI has focused a lot of their best resources to the Apple. Some Galaxies do it. Some people say some of theirs are fine with it, but for me, I couldn't find anything that did, other than, like I said, my phone. But it was still kind of lagged a little bit, but nothing like the iPad. The iPad just really flows through. So I guess if I have to say, if I was going to recommend having something onto it, definitely get the iPad mini. It fits into the holder nice, so that all works well. So anyway, that's my outtake on this. Like I said, those are the top threes. But for me, this is it. So if you have anything else that you think you really wish you'd known, just like with Ed, post down in the comments. I'm new. I don't have any followers, not yet. We'll see how that happens. We'll see if it grows. Maybe I can get some good pointers from Ed. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time. I was going to fly, but as I'm here in the park and getting ready to, more and more people are starting to come in, so I'm not going to do it with all these people here. So I'll go find another place. Thank you. Y'all take care.